In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful. I bear witness that Allah is one. You know, my plan was to come out and do an intense video on the topic. However, something else caught my attention that made me reroute the topic that I'm speaking about today. You know, no matter where we from, America, Jerusalem, Britain, England, it don't make a difference where we are from. You will still see us display the lack of the knowledge of who we are and brand our ignorance to the world. You know, YouTube is a platform that you can actually use to motivate, inspire, and teach internationally. But with YouTube, you can also make some money. And wherever there's money to be made, you will always have people that don't know how to make money, that will try to make money any kind of way, which you really don't have to do. Because everybody got a unique niche that they have in them that somebody else want to see. So instead of us looking at the benefits of YouTube, because you're meeting people in all walks of life. You meeting people from England. You meeting people from Texas. You meeting people from Tennessee, Detroit, New York, Miami, Alabama. You meeting people in different countries on YouTube. So your resources is unlimited. But when we don't have the knowledge of who we are, I don't care what state or country you're from, you will display that on national television. I'm gonna show you a clip. This is the offer the brother gave to American brothers here in the U.S. Look at this.
And 100 British people versus 100 Americans, fist fight, no weapons. And I want to make it more interesting. The British people get 20 savages from Birmingham, London, Manchester, Nottingham, and Liverpool. And the Americans get 20 savages from Louisiana, Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, and where else?
Now, instead of this brother saying, man, what kind of resources the brothers have in America, in New York, in Texas, some of the places that he mentioned. He want to challenge the brothers, his own brother, in a fist fight. Instead of saying, hey brother, what kind of resources that y'all have up there that we may have that y'all can use, and what kind of resources that we have that y'all can use. And let's see, can we create a barter system where we can generate some income for us and our families? Because y'all got benefits of diversity and we get benefits of diversity. Man, we from all different walks of life, so therefore we got different culture, we got different personality, we got different resources, but that's the beauty of life. So let's put something in a pot, you know what I'm saying, stir it up and see what we come out with. Something positive. Wherever we from, whether it's Detroit, Cleveland, Tennessee, Miami, Atlanta, Texas, Louisiana, St. Louis. I don't care where we from. We still have a poor mentality or view of each other as a brother and a sister. We still look at each other as an enemy. We don't even look at each other as a brother. Why is that? Because you have been stripped naked of the knowledge of who you are. So the only thing that you gravitate towards is conflict. You can have a man teaching the knowledge of business credit in one parking lot, and you can have a fist fight in another parking lot. Which one do you think the people is going to put their attention to? They're going to put their attention towards the fist fight, because we have been programmed and trained to gravitate towards confrontation with us. You know, you can tell people that know how to get money on YouTube because their YouTube channel is smooth. But you got content creators today that they do anything to get a view, because a view represents money. So some people think it's easy to create this YouTube channel, but you want to see, you know, because this one thing on this world, it's one thing in this world is built on truth. So you can be false for a minute, but you won't last. You will eventually die out. But you want something that's going to last forever, and you got to have truth in your message that will last forever. You literally have content creators that will do anything, and I mean anything, for a click or a view. They will actually sell their morals for money. You have people that's so thirsty and think it's so easy to make money on YouTube. They have been deceived with thinking that, oh, let's create a YouTube channel and abuse some animals and make the animals look like they're in distress, and some about actually torture. And I'm gonna put some pictures up on this YouTube channel to show you how far a person will go for a YouTube click or a view. And then name it Dog Heaven. Now, in some of these cases, you know that these dogs didn't do this to themselves. No dog is not going to impale himself on a fence. Dogs tied up to a guardrail. And then just so happen somebody see the dog and they come over there and run to help the dog. These are people that shouldn't even be on YouTube, huh? You don't have to abuse an animal for a click or create chaos for a click. because that just showed me that you don't know how to make money at all whatsoever. You got people actually abusing animals, and people are viewing this. This should be legal consequences. It should be legal consequences for these actions. If that dog can talk, that dog will tell you a horrible story. I love animals. That's Allah's creation. I love dogs. That's Allah's creation. I will never, ever harm or abuse God's creation. Man, people is doing anything on YouTube today to get views, to get money. And even if it's at the expense of confrontation or at the expense of an animal, these sick individuals will cause harm in those areas to get public view. You will never see me on my channel ever doing anything in that nature. We all got gifts, and your gift can never be smothered amongst many gifts, because you have something in you that the world want to see. God said in the Bible that he will make room for your gift. You know, I notice that when you speak truth on this platform, you don't get a lot of views. But do you stop? Absolutely not. Because wherever there's truth, there's light. And wherever there's light, it's life. Truth is life. And truth is the order that's on the menu today. This is not even a topic that I was going to speak about, but there's so much negativity that's present in the world today that negativity seems like it's right because everybody is doing it. But at the end of the day, that's an illusion. It's not real. And it don't hold substance or lay a foundation. The only thing that will survive today, no matter if we want to believe it or not, is truth. And truth is not a friend of falsehood. So whenever you speak the truth, you will be loved by some and hated by many. Because truth uncovers falsehood. Truth don't need no support. It needs no branch or no leaf. Truth is rooted in the earth. This whole universe is made from God. And God is truth. That's why when we feed our bodies with bad foods, processed foods. Our temple is created by God. Our temple is created on truth. So when we feed our food, our bodies, processed foods, the body begins to break down. Because in the processed food is falsehood. Some of the foods that we eat is not even real. And our bodies, this is something that a human being can't reproduce. You can't reproduce a kidney. You can't reproduce a liver. You can't reproduce a brain. You can't reproduce a heart. You cannot reproduce a liver, a kidney, a heart, an eye. You can't reproduce this. They can give you a false heart as a pacemaker, but it's not your heart. So it's always under constant surveillance of not failing. Everything God gave us, He gave us to last. And He made the body organs in a systematic way. And the only way the body can really extract nourishment is to feed it what it was designed to consume. Fruits and vegetables, which is truth. Which of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? So my point for making this video is we don't have to cause chaos or destroy somebody's image to get clicks on YouTube. And we don't have to abuse animals to get views and clicks on YouTube. And it should be legal. It should be some type of legal punishment harming these animals, because you can look on YouTube and look at how they're doing this and understand that, hey, this is fake. They set this up, tortured this dog, starved this dog, maimed this dog just for money. You would sell your life for money. And people like that are very insecure and weak and riddled with envy. So if they see you successful in anything and they don't have it, or they ain't worked on themselves to develop to get it, they'll envy you. Them type of people. Because they really don't have no endurance. Because when you're dealing with a YouTube channel or anything new, or anything that has value to it, it's going to be a challenge bringing that into existence. And you must have endurance and stamina to bring it into existence, and patience and vision. You have to have these in order for you to keep going. I'm going to keep putting truth on YouTube. And I won't stop. Because this is one of my assignments from Allah. And this is my duty. And I will one day become one of the biggest YouTube platforms in this YouTube space. And I built it from the ground. I built it with the spirit and with the guidance of Allah. In that order. And I'm not going to tear somebody else down to get a click. I'm not going to tear somebody else down to get money. I'm not going to never sell my soul for money. And I'm not going to never disrespect Allah's creation, his animals, for money. Peace.